Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to channel 143. I'm Antonia. Let's jump in to your December 2018 horoscope. I'm going to do your general overview first, and then I'm going to follow that with a love specific spread. I'll have timestamps below in the description box if you'd like to jump to one or the other. I also recommend watching your sun sign and your moon sign, Scorpio, to get the most out of these general readings. Before I jump into this, though, I just want to say thank you so much for your support, for your subscribes, for those of you returning. Welcome back. I am so grateful to be able to connect to you. If you're new, welcome. This is a new channel of mine. But it has been such a positive experience so far, and I've really enjoyed connecting with you, Scorpios. So let's see what is in store for the month ahead for Scorpios. I will say this before I even pull any cards. I'm having a very hard time staying grounded in your energy right now, Scorpio. So make sure you are connected to Mother Earth. You're spending time outside, even if it's cold. Drinking a lot of water. Make sure you're eating healthy, okay? And meditating and pulling that energy all the way down. I know we've had a lot going on. Venus was retrograde. Then on the heels of Venus finally going direct, Mercury was retrograde, but the month of December will be easier. And things will finally start to flow. Again, December 6th, I believe, is when Mercury goes direct again. There'll still be some shadow periods with Mercury and Venus, but it's going to be easier. And the energy around everything, love, career, everything across the board will be smoother sailing, thankfully. Okay, first card out the deck is acceptance. The very first thing that I'm channeling for you guys is something ended. Something ended, Scorpio, and you may be having a really hard time accepting that and moving on and finding your closure. This does not have to do with a romantic relationship. This could be the ending of a job. This could be the ending of a phase. I'm feeling for some of you that you might be moving, and it may be sort of an abrupt move if this hasn't happened already. This may come up for you in the month of December. Family is heavily influential. Family is very much on your mind. So if you've had a job where you've been unable to spend the time you'd like with your family, with your children, with your spouse, that may have been the reason you've started to look into other options. But if something did abruptly end, or if something does abruptly end in December, I'm feeling so strongly for you that it is a blessing in disguise. You're going to have to trust it in situations that may feel a little uncomfortable. You may have a little resistance accepting. Trust that there's something bigger going on and something more divine. Sitting at the center of your reading is listen. Okay, this goes hand in hand with that. Stay grounded and get grounded, Scorpio message. Spirit's trying to talk to you. And it's not so much that you're so in your head. I'm not getting that energy. But it's that you're not grounded. So you may actually be hearing some of these messages, but when it comes to the application of utilizing these messages and this inspiration and these ideas, you may not be pulling them all the way down. Okay, and there is still sort of a disconnect. Spirit's telling you how to get creative projects off the ground. Spirit's speaking to you as to what the next step is. So there is some sort of a disconnect with universe speaking to you, Spirit speaking to you, and you being able to even just fully accept it. You may have some resistance toward these messages that you're getting because they may feel a little uncomfortable and they may provoke change. But I'm telling you, Scorpio, the change is inevitable. There's something bigger in store for you now. There's a career that will be a jump off of whatever this is, this thing that closed on you. You don't love that it closed. Maybe it wasn't your decision that something ended. But trust me, all is happening in divine timing, perfect timing for you. There's so much positive energy. Okay. What do you desire? Ooh. We're going into the new year, and we are all reflecting on 2018, now in December. It's inevitable. focus on the energy that you do want in 2019. Now, if you're not sure what changes are of your highest good, the directions you should be going with certain projects or with family or career, take the time to really sit down and brainstorm until you've got it all figured out. And at that point, that's when you start having those conversations with the universe that you want. There's a lack of clarity right now. And I'm getting that with this too. I'm getting that with the lack of being grounded energy. It's like you're halfway there. You're halfway there, but some work still needs to be done. If you want to start manifesting positive changes and experiences and blessings in 2019, you're going to have to start now in December. Don't wait until the new year. There's too much pressure in January. January 1st, psychologically, energetically, you know, it inspires people to a point, but there's pressure there that isn't sustainable. So people who January 1st, January 2nd, I'm going to get to the gym, I'm going to lose 20 pounds, and 2 weeks later, they don't go to the gym until like the following year. It's because there's too much pressure. You don't want to fall into that energy. So make sure whatever you're manifesting, whatever the changes you are trying to implement in your life, start them now, but also figure out what it is that you truly want, Scorpio. Okay? I think that you guys had a really good birthday season, okay? At least that's what had showed up in the November reading and the mid-month love reading. For some of you, I was channeling to go back and listen to the mid-month love reading because some of that's going to overlap and apply to you in December, but that will be more pertaining to love. But I also think, even though you had lots of love and lots of luck, it was challenging because you were still dealing with the Venus retrograde. And then the Mercury retrograde. I don't think Mercury affected you too much. More superficial things like electronics. But Venus was tough. Venus was karmic. Venus was old people coming back. You may have stepped back into somebody else's life, and now people are exiting. Except that if people who came in during Venus retrograde have now chosen to exit, or you've chosen to end something abruptly because it's not working, that it needed to happen. You have to accept that that relationship was not meant to work. They came back to resolve some karma, okay? This is influencing your decisions. Children, family. Where are you going to live? The best school systems, the money that you need to make to be able to commit to a new job. What time, what amount of time will you have to spend with your children, with your family, with your loved ones? Maybe some of you are thinking of having children, and so logistically some things need to change. That makes sense. Now's the time to start to put all that in motion. If you haven't started applying to the new jobs, if something ended but you haven't taken any other steps forward, before you do, start manifesting. If you're going to work for somebody else, then let universe know the amount of money that you need to make at this new job. What should the environment feel like? What should your relationship with your coworkers feel like, your bosses? But for a lot of you, I think that you are trying to manifest being your own boss now. Having more flexibility for your family. But can you handle that? I think you can, Scorpio. You guys are very intelligent. You're very hardworking. So if you're trying to get something off the ground, this month you want to get those wheels turning. You want to start making some progress. Don't just start something January 1st or 2nd. If you do wait, I suggest getting past that beginning of the month January energy. I just think that you might overwhelm yourself, and or somebody you'll be working with will get overwhelmed and you won't have the result that you truly desire. But if you start in December, there's really beautiful energy around that. But whatever you're trying to manifest, clarify it. Figure it out for yourself so that you can communicate as positively as possible to the universe. I'm also getting that while you're manifesting, you want to consciously be manifesting from a place of self-love and a place of high-level love, making sure that is the core of all that you're manifesting. An alignment of free will, highest good, and harm to none of all involved. Keep that karma good, okay? And the universe will reward you with beautiful new energy. Scorpio, I get it. I mean, look, my moon is Pisces, a lot of water sign in me too. So, and then I've got the air sign as well. Like, I hear you. I'm not judging you, but stepping into your energy and holding space, to channel for you. I had to do extra grounding, and I'm still sitting here like, am I grounded enough? I think I'm communicating okay. This is coming up for you big time in December, but you will already be feeling that at the end of November. Before you get into December, you will already be feeling that energy. But it's okay. It's fine. But use that energy to your advantage. Be creative when you're ungrounded. But make sure you do consciously ground, because otherwise you may get migraines, you may get headaches. You'll have miscommunications with people, Mercury retrograde. Yeah, family's being clarified by love. For some of you, even though this is not a love-specific reading, love and family is coming through very strong. Okay, you have a lot of love around you right now, Scorpio, and I think a lot of you have a lot of true love. You're in romantic relationships that are meant to last now, especially if you did not entertain the exes during the retrograde, during Venus retrograde, during Mercury retrograde. You're not entertaining exes coming back. You're not trying to contact them. You're not answering anybody if they contact you. You're focused on new love, more grounded love, healthier love, high-level soulmate love is incredibly, incredibly positive. The other thing I'm getting, and this is actually really beautiful energy, but ties into the groundedness. Some of you are so happy in love right now, whether it's new love or you've been committed for a while. There's such good energy around you right now, especially in this holiday season, that you're having a hard time grounding yourself. But it comes from a good place. It's getting sea salt baths for you, though. You just want to connect to Mother Earth a little more, okay? So your body stays healthy, your mind stays healthy. If you're ungrounded, you may be feeling a high level of anxiety, especially if lots of changes occur. There's something abrupt happens that forces, a move, or if a job that you have relied on for a long time ends. Or I'm telling you right now that you'll be fine. If a job ends, you'll make more money on the back end of it. As I'm saying that, let your past go. It's clarifying. Listen, Spirit's trying to help you move on. Whatever that thing is that has ended, that will end in December, it's a blessing in disguise. And Spirit is helping you with this. Okay? The letting go will be the catalyst for a much better life, a much better career, more money, more love, more time with your family, for true abundance that you haven't had up until this point, or that you haven't had in quite some time. Don't hold on. I'm really getting this sense, Scorpio. This could be your partner too. Scorpio, are you trying to contact somebody? I feel like a relationship ended, not necessarily during Venus retrograde. Something ended maybe like a year ago, a year and a half ago. And you really want to contact your ex. Who's that person that is on your mind? What energy connection is there? Because you probably have some sort of soulmate connection to them, but it's not of the highest good if they haven't been in your life in a year, year and a half. Right? Ooh. I'm saying that. Ah! All these cards are flying out. I knew it. I knew that someone was holding on to an ex. Okay. Let me get this card that flew, and then I have some great messages. Okay. First of all, the first card that is crowning your reading is assertiveness. Now, some situations come up that are challenging, that are a little uncomfortable. Don't be passive-aggressive. Don't be overly aggressive. Just be assertive. The main message here for you, Scorpio, this month is not to be reactive. Stay grounded, but not so grounded that you get aggressive, okay? Know what's going on, accept that there will be changes, prepare for them. But also, know that you are taken care of. Oh, Mother Earth, go outside, fresh air, okay? Another grounding card as well. But this is a beautiful message for you. You have nothing to worry about. These changes are divinely guided. Do you get that? Spirit's taking care of you. Universe is taking care of you. You have asked for things that the universe can now deliver. The energy now getting past these retrogrades will be progressive energy, okay? Roll with the punches in December, but these are good. These are good punches. These are fun, playful punches. You'll enjoy the month. You will have a good month in December. This is very positive. I'm really only getting positive energy. I can just see how you might not see that or feel that way if something happens abruptly that's a little out of your control. But here's the thing. I was saying this before. I'm channeling that while you're manifesting, it is incredibly important for your core intention to be self-love and high level love. See only love. Even in difficult situations, only focus on the positive, only see the love in it, only send love to it so that you can manifest from the highest level, okay? But see only love is also clarifying children. A couple of things coming through. First of all, if you're dealing with a child who's being difficult, they're overly excited for the holidays, have some compassion. You can still have your boundaries as a parent, but have fun with it, okay? Remember how the holidays used to make you feel. And when your child doesn't want to go to bed and they're being super hyper and maybe they're not being super grounded and it's driving you nuts, try not to be impatient, okay? I'm definitely getting that for some of you because they're just so excited, and it really comes from that internal place, that inner child, that love for life, and it's actually really beautiful. The other message I'm getting is if you are trying to have children, for some of you, what do you desire? And this manifesting has to do with manifesting a family, with manifesting conception, healthy birth, healthy pregnancy, and starting a family with somebody that you love. And you may have had a hard time. Try not to get discouraged, okay? Only send loving thoughts and positive energy, positive affirmations. Understand that it will happen in divine timing. It just may not be the right time yet, but here's the message for you. Whatever you are trying to manifest, even if you haven't felt like it was successful yet, try again. Get back on the horse. The last couple of months, and honestly, even before that, we had eclipses. There was so much going on that we have all been coming up against in terms of making progress with new endeavors, life changes, and a lot of life change has occurred anyway. But we haven't necessarily been able to pinpoint every single thing that we want. Those things haven't all come to fruition yet. Now's the time. Now's the time to manifest, okay? Do not get discouraged if you're trying to have children and it hasn't happened yet. Some energy work may help you. I work with a lot of people, and I have for years. I'm just really sensitive to this. And so that's why a lot of times in my readings, children come up. I get this energy of children. I attract a lot of people who've had a hard time. It's not even necessarily having a hard time having their first child, but it's their second child. They just can't, seem to make it happen. They've had treatments, they've seen doctors, and then they get energy work done. And within a few sessions, healthy baby's born, problem solved. So you may want to consider some sort of energy work, or I'm actually getting acupuncture, but there will be progress now. Okay, so stay positive. Ooh, you guys are surrounded by so much love. Scorpio. Okay, well, this is also crowning your reading. In December, as long as you keep the ball rolling with business partnerships, business endeavors, getting things off the ground, you will meet a fated partner. If they are not already in your life, there's a very good shot in December you will be meeting a fated partner. You'll be discussing a fated contract, a deal, something that will launch a new project, a new business in 2019, okay? But there's some sort of union here in December. So don't check out because it's the holidays. Keep working. Have your few days off for the holidays, but you really have to be getting some work in because how frustrating has it been to, struggle with progress? For some of you, this is love. Some of you will get engaged around the holidays, okay? Just expect that. If it's in your gut, that's someone's probably going to propose to you. If you're thinking of proposing to a partner, it will be so blessed. You have such good energy there. But this more than not has to do with business partnerships I'm getting for you, but because there's so much family here, family, manifesting family, child, Cupid, the love card, and then family. I mean, so many of you are surrounded by the love of your life that if you are not already married and if you don't already have a commitment on this level, you will soon, possibly before the end of December. Scorpio, this is really exciting. Okay, but let me do this for you guys. All right, bottom of the deck. For some of you, this is another child card. I was saying that child who's being, you know, a little aggressive around the holidays, a little too much energy. They're out of school. Have compassion. Have patience. They're just having fun. But play with them. Don't resist that energy. Get into that with them. Your children are going to re-spark such a powerful love of life for you. There's just something really game-changing in December for a lot of people, but I'm picking this up very strongly for you, Scorpio. If you don't have your own children yet, do you have nieces, nephews? There's just something about being able to play with children. And you know what? For those of you in coupled relationships, and for those of you meeting new partners too, this is going to apply to both. This is the energy you want at the core of your relationship right now. You have the chemistry, you have the depth, all those great qualities that you love, but it can't be too serious. You have to be having fun like a little kid. Enjoy the holidays, do cute things like wear ridiculous sweaters while you are indulging in too much food, and then go ice skating, and then go play in the snow. Like, there's this call to really connect to your inner child. So if you don't have children, this is about you connecting to your inner child, but also connecting to your partner with this kind of playful, fun, beautiful energy. You guys will grow closer. If this is a new partnership, this energy, it's going to solidify something, okay? Something really positive heading into the new year. Obviously, love is very dominant in this reading, Scorpio, but we're going to clarify a lot of this in the love specific spread now. So let's see what's in store for my Scorpios for December 2018. A couple of cards already trying to fly out of the deck. Let me shuffle. I know sometimes my shuffles in between spreads are kind of minimal, but I do extensive cleansing and shuffling before all of my videos. But when the cards are sitting there, I just like to get that momentum going again before I start pulling them. All right, Scorpio. Whew. December 2018. Ground your energy. This is fun, though. Like, I really love Scorpio energy. My Pisces, my Venus in Cancer, yeah, I love all that water. So it's like, it's fun. Yeah. And this is what you're calling in. This is probably why you're not super grounded. If you are single, you are calling in new love that is worth your while. New love that will excite you. I just got really excited. Scorpio, this is what is in store for you. If you're in a committed relationship already, that playful energy is what is going to manifest this renewed spark, this life in your relationship. It will feel brand new in a very positive way for you, Scorpio, in December 2018, obviously. But that energy will carry with you into 2019. Ooh, okay. For some of you, like I was picking up in the first spread, accept that something needed to end. Why? Because something more in alignment with your energy, with your life, with your joy, with your goals, your core values will show up, this new love. But you still may be dealing with the separation. If you're not all the way over an ex, especially if you're thinking about calling them or contacting them, remember, let your past go in the first spread. You just have to, because you'll cost yourself the new love energy and all this playful, fun, beautiful love that's showing up. The first spread isn't even a love-specific spread, and it was all about love. Do you want to cost yourself that? If you're still deep in grief, Focus on self-love. But if this is just having a hard time letting go, okay. This is sitting at the center of your reading. Why am I picking up on this so strong? And then the cards are showing the same energy, Scorpio. The person who came back during Venus retrograde will not stay. They're not meant to stay. You're not meant to stay in their life. It was karmic, okay? Now, and for those of you thinking about that person, the year and a half I was getting, that you broke up with a year and a half ago, no. It's this energy that you want. But there's something positive about this too. If you separated from somebody during Venus retrograde, you weren't meant to. That person could very well be your true love. If they're your true love, they're coming back, but you're going to feel it, and you will feel that playful energy. If it's too serious, if it's too dramatic, if there are any red flags, no. But you know deep down if someone's of the highest good to come back or they're not. If you know deep down it's not of the highest good, even if you want it to be of the highest good, but you know it really isn't, that message doesn't apply to you. For some of you, though, the separation during Venus retrograde could actually be very positive for your relationship now rekindling, because there will be a deeper gratitude and appreciation for one another. But for more of you than not, it's this that you want to go for. Now, there could be somebody, that energy of not being able to let go, that may not be your energy, Scorpio. That may be your ex's energy. Cleanse it. If you're still reading the text messages, even if you don't respond back. Okay. Well, wedding crowning the first reading. Now honeymoon. Some of you will be getting married, engaged, a higher level of commitment in the month of December, but also some of you may be traveling if you're single, and you will meet that new love there, or on your way to there, or on your way back home. But that travel will bring in that fresh energy, or when you get back from travel. I'm actually getting two for a lot of you. You just have like this fresh excitement. You're refueled for the new year. You're excited about it. And that beautiful energy. We'll call on this. Don't get too hung up on the separation. I see some of you, look, you have free will, and I'm not going to judge you. I've gone back to people that I knew weren't of my highest good in the past. I mean, look, there's still karmas and lessons and things that you can learn. But I just don't see it being of your highest good to do that. But it's sitting in the center of your reading, and some of you are going to, okay? So we'll see when I get some clarifiers what else I'll continue to channel as well, and see if you take that route, how it will wind up for you, okay? But again, another travel card. If you are in a committed relationship, travel together, you just need some alone time to reconnect. You've been busy. It's the holidays. Prioritize your relationship, though, not just going and seeing family. Also a travel card. For some of you, you really are going on a honeymoon. Look at them. That looks like a bride and a groom. I always get bride and groom energy. But for others, this is also a separation card, too. Don't resist it, especially if something abruptly ends. Please, please prepare yourself. If you are still in the relationship and you're still entertaining the person who came back in October or November during the Venus retrograde, prepare yourself for that to end. But stay positive. Stay positive, because you genuinely have true love coming in, and it is very, very positive. New love and engagement, yeah. Somebody's getting married. Somebody's getting engaged. Somebody's moving in with their partner. You know, I'm getting this energy of somebody who just never saw themselves even wanting to do this. But this new love proved to be so powerful and so life-changing that you're excited. You actually want this now. You want the marriage. You know, you'll say yes to the engagement. You may be the one proposing to your partner, but you want this, or this higher level commitment. You may have been very non-committal in the past, but now you've met somebody who is so beautiful, so compatible, has the depth, but hey, is so fun. They're like your best friend, but your best friend with all sorts of really great chemistry. I'm getting this You'll say yes to this. You want this. And this is very, very, very good for you. More than not for you, Scorpio, I think that you guys already have the true love in your life. You may be dating a few people. You may not have narrowed down to one yet, but it's time to, okay? It's time to. You'll have a lot of success if you commit in the month of December to somebody, especially if you have that playfulness and that that friendship at the core. Separation, keep an open mind. Try not to be too closed off if a relationship ends. You're sad, you're upset, you're having a hard time letting go. Stay open, because look at all this incredible love that's trying to come into your life. Also, for the small percentage of you who the reconciliation is actually very positive for, there will still be some baggage, but keep an open mind, because this person may come back in and appreciate you more. But you will have to be willing to let go of things. You can't harbor resentment. It won't work. It won't even be worth your time if you do. Clarifying reconciliation for Scorpios. Oh, Scorpio, I'm telling you. This. Look, you're super attractive. You have all this great love energy. You have this really positive energy in your careers. Life is going good. You have this progress now, the steady progress heading into the new year. Lots of success coming your way. It's making you attractive, but it's also making you attractive to people from the past. They're still looking at your Instagram. They're still Facebook stalking you. They are still checking up on you, Scorpio. But you know what you need to focus on? This one. This is where the majority of you will have the most success. If you want the marriage, if you want the engagement, if you want that commitment and that playfulness and that fun, it's the new person. Now, Scorpio, this could go both ways. Is somebody very attractive now online? Are you looking at somebody's profile? Stop that. Accept that something has ended, because you just have something better to look forward to, okay? It's okay. It's okay to acknowledge that you miss certain qualities, a certain relationship. But it's time to release your ex. Let him go once and for all, Scorpio. You're good. You are being cared for in the biggest way imaginable. Imagine if you hold on to the ex, you miss out potentially on the love of your life. Don't do that. If you have to grieve, go through it. You will be stronger and better on the other side of this. New love is going to come in quick for you, Scorpio, right now. It's just the energy of it is so powerful. It's so big. It's faded for you guys. Now the release your ex card. I'm getting good at them not falling on the floor. Release your ex is clarifying honeymoon. For some of you, you need a trip away to clear the energy. You need to get away from the person. For some of you, you may actually move. For some of you, the breakup will be the catalyst for a move. Romantic feelings, yeah. Clarifying retreat. When you travel, you may meet somebody that you wind up having legitimate romantic feelings for. That person will either become the new love, or the energy and the excitement of this new person will actually help you manifest a new love with somebody else and pull that in. You're very attractive right now. People's eyes will be on you, Scorpio, including your exes. Don't do it. If they're still in your life, if you're still entertaining it, if you're still thinking about them. But I think for more of you, it's your ex. Your ex is trying to contact you. Your ex is thinking about you. And you may just be feeling the energy of that. Getting to know each other. Deep, beautiful conversations. If you are in a committed relationship, your relationship will now manifest much more depth through really deep, beautiful conversations. The conversations you like to have, Scorpio, you can go there with this partner, or this new person will be someone you can have that depth with. That playful energy, but also that depth, okay? Because if you have just the playful and you don't have the depth, there may be a disconnect in chemistry. So you want all of that. You want to cover all those bases. But that playful energy was coming up really strong in the first spread. passion to. This is what you're calling in. This new love will be playful, but will have depth, and you will have passion. Your chemistry will be on point. Committed, those of you in committed relationships, a passionate month ahead. Children came up very strongly in the first spread, so, hey. You guys have an incredible month. This is really, really, really good energy. For those of you still entertaining those old relationships, stop. Free yourself to attract all of this beautiful, loving abundance. You deserve it, Scorpio. Make sure you do not go into 2019 with the old energy. Don't block your blessings. Oops, I forgot to turn that off. A little alarm sounding to drill this point in. Go in to 2019. Oh my God. This is more of an extended reading. You free yourself, and this is what comes in. I said that. I've said this multiple times in this reading. It is your true love. Some of you are already with your true love. That's why you have the engagement. That's the honeymoon. That was the wedding card crowning the other reading. That's where the children come in. For some of you, that's who the new love is. That's why it's so important for you to let go of the past, let go of exes, accept the separations and heal from it so that you can call this one all the way in. This will be game-changing for you, Scorpio. Don't block your blessings. That is the biggest message, okay? But overall, there's so much love. There was love in your general overview. So expect an abundance of love. Very positive love. If you still need to heal, you'll get the healing that you need this month. Okay, Scorpio, thank you so much for your support. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please consider subscribing. I am truly grateful and appreciative of the support that you have shown. Again, thank you for those of you who've come back to the channel. And I'm so excited to connect with you again. And to everybody who is new that has showed up, welcome. I will be doing a mid-month reading, mid-month mini love reading. I did that last month and it went over really well. So I'm going to do that again for the month of December. And then, of course, I'll be back for the whole reading and the more in-depth reading for January 1st. For now, I'm wishing you all happy holidays. Enjoy all this abundance of love and all the success that is coming in. Continue working, continue staying focused in your career, stay open to this beautiful love. Enjoy your partners that are already there, that are this true love. This is a really blessed, and this is a really blessed month and energy for you, Scorpio. Enjoy it. Happy holidays. Happy New Year for those of you that don't connect to me mid-month. But I will be back, like I said, again, mid-month. But until then, happy December. Love you guys. I'll see you soon. Ciao.